Okay, abusuya be ma kwa ba sonko so ereba POG Media so abusuya yembonra yensemuna abusuya eye minority leader A.Markin NHS ya exposing a big timer abusuya ya kwa discover eye ECG account HSE omo divert ECG sika fan accounts ma joint accounts HSE busuya enye asem keto akra sa yese ekatwitwiri dia ECG abono A.Markin enemu bia ono ena na board chairman of ECG eba ECG account na HSE A.Markin account no sika FMA yakwa discover ebusuya enye asem keto akra. Credit goes to Mugabe inside politics show omo ene disa ensemwe ebabetu ja A.Markin na so ayeshi ankasa enye asem keto akra ntino sa ECG debt no A.Markin ne sa wo ne Akuffo Addo ne ofori atankofo no ene chese ache sika ediwo ECG anya asem keto akra yensa emomre no yebepese ebemmako na makwa akutie ensema a course na answer na ebekono say oh ensem kan bi afa share comment section like na share ma Akuffo so answer into me and kabi aha POG Media so madam asa
take it easy.
Calm down.
Take it easy.
Let us keep quiet and let us solve the problem that you created, because fuel prices did not rise in 2 months.
It was 14 per...
Fuel prices 8 years. When we gave you power, fuel prices, a gallon of petrol was 14 cedis. You took it to 80 cedis in your 8 years. We are trying to solve it. Keep quiet and let us solve it. Miracles Abuaji.
The name is Squilla.
Squilla
In
Miracle Abuaji.
Squilla.
Keep quiet and let us solve the problem. Power cuts. We've been in power for 2 months.
Yeah.
Power cuts. You've always known that there was a problem underlying with ECG.
Yeah.
ECG losses, more diverting billions of dollars and more diverting under A.Markin.
Yeah.
He was the board chair of ECG. You diverted money under ECG. Nyama mu imported by
82 bank accounts.
82 bank accounts are mu biye na mo de yeden. Mu personal company na mako be 82. Yes, ECG has 82 bank accounts. And see, we are trying to reset
board
Afenyo as board chair. Nyama machinery or equipment are or imported by omu the bedroom and you say omu into ya duty no ma echo the mortgage. And guess what they did? They sold it to themselves and went to sell it at a higher price to ECG. They're stealing. Haptel, Miracles Abuaji, who does Haptel belong to? Your boss.
Yeah.
And you were collecting monies, changing meters by heart. Our ECG money was going to Haptel. And see, do not come and give us pressure. Say in 2 months, you are expecting power cuts to stop. We are now solving the problem that you left for us in 8 years. And then illegal mining. Illegal mining. I never want to illegal mining.
Party
yes, can you were you not the same Tama and us here undercover? Did he not find your own people led by whom to me and co? Where you was government functionaries, chief of staff's children, his names have popped up as beneficiaries of illegal mining. Former chief of staff, Frema, and their sons' names have popped up. And see, how dare you, the audacity to talk about Galamsey. And I must admit, I must commend Ěxp0sě Asari for Ěxp0sě Asari for the good work that he has done on Galamsey. And I think that just today I heard the Minister of Defense, our own Honorable Omani Bawumia, saying that those in the forest reserves mining should stop. because he is coming. And look, Omanibuama, you see, the reason why I love him, he's slow but sure.
Fantastic.
See, he will tell you.
Deliver.
So you better,
He will
you
never
better.
fail.
You know why you call it slow? He has strong convictions,
Yes.
but he's slow at it.
He's slow but sure. So, body comes on. Omanibuama is coming. Those of you in the forest reserves, he's coming.
You use a drone on them first.
He's coming. Government has confirmed, say, e-levy, betting tax, COVID levy, tomorrow is going to go away. I think the government spokesperson, I just saw it on my news feed, that government is going to get rid of it. And see, I'm happy about it. For me personally, I have a personal rebellion against the COVID tax. Because Yari Bonnie say, people lost their lives. Nobody are taxing Ghanaians from 2020. 5 years later. 5 years later, we are still paying taxes on something. Yes, on something that and there Yakra Mugabe. World Bank gave millions of dollars to this government. Not to this government.
European Union.
The Addo government. European Union gave. IMF also gave, I think, $1 billion or something.
A lot of money.
But Ken Oforiatta and his people made so much money off this pandemic, off like people's sorrows, people's pain. I know someone COVID niche but to say ahano. Why basa? To say he's not the person. Yes, he's not the person I used to know. What you say? And see. And now those who lost their lives. COVID tax so and then come to e-levy. E-levy, and it doesn't even make sense to me at all. Because e-levy, Mugabe, what your taxes? Salary. What your taxes? Salary. So now, I will send you money. The same Scǎndǎl bet your tax was no. Now I said your tax was subium. Now eba me hwa e bia me so me di bi komo obi. Only one salary no. What you have tax, the duplicity of e-levy doesn't even make sense. You see, by the time it moves from your bank account salary tax to the last produce, not to say tax on your tax yama asa ebi nimu. Into the e-levy also doesn't augur well for us. And then you see most people now use Momo to work. It's as a small business owner now who uses Momo to collect your money. Then Obiatia 300 cedis. Now you have to go and pay 10% and I think 1%, 10%. 10%. Into Obia where Mamo Obia 300 nani pay tiaoka. Nipani tiawa. Also the Kochiobi, you have to pay 10%. What's your tax? It's not that you haven't even paid your tax. It doesn't make sense. The youth, the good news is that the government spokesperson said, we promise, look, people are making noise. We promise we deliver. Yes, we promise we deliver. People are making noise, say, COVID tax, na muyi betting tax, na hey. They are lying, no. If you listen to them, they are the same people who come and say that. If you listen to them, they are the same people who would come and say, Mahama post no ka say offshore power no, or ka say obey, but obey no one can. When we saw on can cry. So please, we can't listen to these people. When these people were saying Nanado and Co were in power, these people were quiet. The people talking and no mania and no air casano. When Nanado was killing us and suffocating us, was saw your con and I didn't nice see your console and all suffocating you know. Na omun kasa. Na yenim. Na omun na yenti omunka. Enti omunye di na omun giant. Because look, it looks like we've been in power for long, but we haven't. Yeah. Today is what? Today is 10th. Today is 10th March. So we've been in power for just 2 months. 2 months. So don't act as if problems now. We'll go through no. And I'm going to take Salam Mustafa, for instance. Also then, if we have to tackle tomorrow's budget has to tackle fuel prices, power cuts, and then illegal, and no put the miracles abuaji also for fuel prices, power cuts, and miracle abuaji. My friend, unim miracle abuaji kope baby nada na pensionum. Now you are part of the problem that we went through for the past 8 years. Yes. Don't annoy us. For 8 years we suffered under you and Bawumia and Addo. You were quiet. Papa no cross say attack Kennedy saying like the squirrel of Animal Farm.
Yeah.
That character.
Yeah.
That's how that man attack Kennedy described him.
Yeah.
Of Animal Farm. You were quiet. So remain quiet and let us solve the problem.
Take it easy.
Calm down.
Take it easy.
Let us keep quiet and let us solve the problem that you created. Because fuel prices did not rise in 2 months.
It was 14 per...
Fuel prices 8 years. When we gave you power, fuel prices, a gallon of petrol was 14 cedis. You took it to 80 cedis in your 8 years. We are trying to solve it. Keep quiet and let us solve it. Miracles Abuaji.
The name is Squilla.
Squilla
in
Squilla. A miracle Abuaji.
Squilla.
Keep quiet and let us solve the problem. Power cuts. We've been in power for 2 months.
Yeah.
Power cuts. You've always known that there was a problem underlying with ECG. Yeah. ECG losses, sky more diverted billions of dollars and more diverted under A.Markin.
Yeah.
He was the board chair of ECG. You diverted money.
Budget ya baso no ya no so ense minim baby a alista obesha see free starting from the budget or
baby but senior minister no because of me I'm always an advocate for affirmative action. Fantastic. And because it was International Women's Day, I would not stop in reminding John Dramani Mahama and Professor Nana Jane that when it comes to the security services, you look at the prison service, you look at the fire service, look at the immigration, look at the police. They are under the Interior Ministry. It has been very difficult for women to lead the various services. Currently, in the prison service, we have Madam Patience Bafo Bonnie. Mm-hmm. Yes, ready and willing and experienced. Oh, wow. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. So she's ready to serve. She's a lawyer. She's qualified. She's supposed to be number 2. She traveled to Sudan. By the time she came, the MPP people had put somebody in front of her. But the person even salutes her. So JM should not make the mistake. The time is, don't let us constrain the women when they have the opportunities there. Let us push them.
Is it the only place?
Ghana National Rescue and Fire Service, Madam Mausi Sapon is also there. She's too icy. She's currently waiting behind Kuno. Second in command. Yes, the day Kuno moves, that day she's going to be celebrated as the fire officer. You go to the immigration. The woman who is there is number 8. We have to find a way before JM leaves that she will come. So let's have a plan to get her to the front. But currently, when you go to the immigration service, because of because of JM's policy, you see, with the Sahelian countries, you have to get somebody who understands the Sahel. Samuel Basintale comes from the Upper East region.
Yeah.
Yes, he understands. Yes, he understands the people who come from Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and the Ghana Immigration Service. Yes, you have to get somebody who relates so that Mohammed's work will be very easy when it comes to dealing with those countries. How can you throw them away because they are in a military coup? No. At independence, we started with them. Mali, we gave them our money, 40 million pounds to be able to start their country because when they were leaving independence, France says they will not let them go. They decided to break away. France took everything. Kwame Nkrumah had to go and give them money. Burkina Faso. Kwame Nkrumah was returning from Burkina Faso when he was bombed. You can find out. Upper Volta, he was there to make a visit to the people and then relate with them. The Volta River flows from there. You understand? Then Niger too. Some of Ghanaians, you can check and trace, you see that will come from Niger. So it's a good thing. You see, Mahama has a big foresight. Adeno basabasa womukrum and I'm democracy.
The man in charge of that Sahel when you have
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So you need somebody at the immigration service who understands those 3 countries. He must have that line so that he will support what Beverly Latte is doing and what JM is doing to be easy to communicate whatever. You understand? So that's why I've said that Samuel Basintale, when it comes to immigration service, we must not mince meat about it at all. Then the police service. Mugabe, once I check, Ms. Robertson act here. Once the police, no matter they were nyoma bi kosua. I don't even try say you do babe head the police. You try the binian. I'm telling you, things will change. Look, women. What? It's not, I'm not here to praise women, but me, I went to a boarding school very early. I went to Achimota Primary, and it was women who guided me.
Yeah.
I was careless. Even in examination, I knew the thing. But to dot the I would want to write fast and leave the exam room. But tell me, no, when you finish your work, read over. They guided me.
Go through.
Yes. At least you need to cut your hair. At least you need to. So, as a woman, me, I'm a friend of women. Yes, in the streets. It's women. If I don't have money, it is women who I don't even know who will call me. And they want money from me. They want to do this. You know, when you come on TV, it's a big thing for you. They'll call you. They have your number. How do they get it?
Yeah, big man.
No, they know that, but you know, it's without portfolio, without. So they must understand. The president visit me. Well, I said, president visit no call Salian candidate. The papa, and I saw him, the demeanor of the military persons, the respect they have had for him. You know, talking to them, and I know one thing he was speaking to their ears. Oh no, tie. Okodi ko consult ko US e ko catch there.
You went to report.
Yeah, you want to report the Burkina small boy who 83 years. What ko report to 30-year-old no buni mine ani mine ko
35.
That no who ko report to na my US force Anthony Blinken say sa kwa ni ha adwin wo border no so this time. Hey, na wo akwa who to be for plane or mine sika na wa for ba e wo mu na wo fa wiem eno enye adwin ha ni bi. Wo bia how. So that is how he decided to go and tell the powers that be and lie about those countries. But Mahama has an open door policy. Yeah. He wants to engage them. Why the military coup? Because look at trial when he got to Accra. Look at his popularity. You understand? Young people in Ghana have not seen military takeovers before. You understand? So I am sure that Mahama will find a way through their hearts and speak to them to go for transition after some years because it's not safe. That young man I see in Burkina, America for no more trickish. Look at what they did to Captain Thomas Sankara. You understand? His own best friend. They used him against him.
Blaise Compaoré.
Yeah, Blaise Compaoré. You understand? He was in a meeting. He said, I won't come. I'm your number 2. I will not come to the meeting. You can deal with them. Then he sent soldiers to go and kill him. So Ibrahim Traoré, he should be careful. Me, I pray that they quickly run to transition.
A young man.
Yes.
Or vision.
Yes, he has a vision for his country. That's why. So they don't want to. You see, they want to control Africa. That vision that he has is against the plan of those European countries to exploit your country. So they don't want him.
Yeah.
Yes, he has so many. And so quickly, quickly ask the people to give you that support that you believe you are popular. So go for an election and then keep that popularity to manage the state so that you'll be safer. Yes, we can talk to them to come. Yes, they have advantages as Sahelian countries. On agriculture, their soils and everything is the same. Yeah, they are whatever they have gold. They come in the same region.
Everything.
It's one from one. We are losing. We have a bigger market when we bring them. You understand? And then we have varied people.
We need them.
Yes, we need them. We need to talk to them. They need to come up. But attitude now, they show them last time. No? That is why they left and they felt that they had to go because after all, Echo was then on the mouth. So president show or do tax. I untumi yashi ECOWAS. I into obi election crowd will come ECOWAS into me Bekebi.
Also call 2 terms. I was 4
terms. ECOWAS into me. You change constitution when you country ECOWAS into me. But look at Cameroon. So adding, but I wish that some of these things, Mahama has been there before. He has done that. He has come into opposition. He has earned international respect. What they are saying, yes. So people would like to call him and reference him to do some of these good things. He should take the best advantage of it and try to bring peace in the sub-region and then.
Yes. The Armenia Bema Alista can be pepe. Won't say omuye neighbors, whether we like it or not. And see, we cannot isolate them. As a government, as a country, Ghana, we've been there before. When the coup during the PNDC ND days, and it was alienating those countries will not help. you have to be able to bring them on board, and then gradually you talk them into democracy, like it was done to Ghana when in 1992 they managed to convince Rawlings that now you've managed to stabilize the country, let us go into a democratic constitutional rule. So it's what His Excellency is doing. He's being a unifier. He's not just thinking about Ghana, he's thinking about Africa, because we can't isolate them. Look, they pick up security intelligence from their countries, and see if anything na obi be attack wa some country so we cannot isolate them like Addo did, because Addo di okodi kokonsa oko
okay abusia we ne ensema ekoso ewo political highway ne so eye afenyo markings and I expose na say ECG debtor na say ECG accounting you say ene afenyo markings omoye joint account abusia eye sister baako ede ababetuja enye asem keto akra ntino yenim say John Dramani Mahama ne NDC ebe take quick action on afenyo markings criminalities enye asem keto akra bera masesem maje pene kokoti sa oduwe ede MI POG Media so bera mase